Hi, my name is Megan, and I suffer from borderline personality disorder along with PTSD, depression, anxiety, and maybe a little bit of bipolar 1, but they're starting to lean more towards borderline with the way that I am. I have been suffering on and off since I was 13. I am going to be 30 in July. It has definitely been a roller coaster. I've gone from beloved teen to sexual assault survivor to in and out of mental institutions trying to get my life and my head together. And then I had a brief period of being a heroin addict and homeless with nothing and no other goal other than to get high. I hopped freight trains and hitchhiked and had crazy adventures that really made me who I am. They definitely helped me be street smart on top of my book smart. A little bit of best of both worlds. But what saved me was getting pregnant with my son in 2009. He is the reason I got off of drugs. He's the reason I got off the street. He's the reason that I got my life together. And then when I was 24, I met an amazing man and got married, and right away got pregnant with my daughter, who was born in 2014, and she is the light of my life. She is just a giant ball of chunky positivity. And recently I had a mental breakdown because my mom got really sick and almost died, and is now basically an invalid on her own in a nursing home because I couldn't take care of her, and that broke me. So in January of this year, I ended up again in a hospital, and that really opened my eyes because I had to be away from my kids again for the third time in 3 years, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I decided to find my spiritual side, and I started meditating hardcore, like every day, sometimes every other day if I was really busy. But I found that taking a really hot bath with lavender, bubble bath, a little bit of peppermint in there, and some candles, along with healing crystals, they've just saved my life. And I know everybody makes fun of the healing crystals, the whole hippy dippy, whatever status of it, but if you believe in a cross, I don't see why believing in a rock or a crystal is any different. So you make fun of someone for believing in a rock, then you get made fun of for believing in a cross. And we all have our own things to fix ourselves. And when I got clean from heroin, I did it myself. I cold turkeyed it for 7 days. I laid in my mom's bed and threw up black and yellow stuff, and she would sit at the foot of the bed and cry, thinking that I was gonna die, and it just broke my heart. And not that she ever super cared about me, but just seeing any person in that state, I guess, can be really emotionally, like, damning. So between that and then realizing that I had this newborn baby that needed me, I knew nothing about being a mom. I went straight to rehab, and then from there I went to a halfway house, and then from there for the next 2 years I was in a sober living independent program, and it really saved my life. And now this year in December I'll have 10 years clean, and I am very proud of myself. But the struggle with my mental illnesses has really made it hard. I don't want to get high anymore or ever again, but the thought of taking my own life has come and gone a lot, and I just needed to connect to something that was higher than myself, and that turned out to be my spiritual side. And now I owe my life to that, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be as calm as I am. I wouldn't be as centered as I am. And of course, I'm still working on it. But knowing that I have that to turn to, on top of my amazing husband, kid's father, who just puts up with every part of me, good and bad, regardless. He is definitely my strong point, and I am very thankful for everything that I've been through. And if you'd like any more to my story, please feel free to message me on Instagram at endthestigmasoon or on Facebook at the Shiny Cloud Support Group. Thanks for listening to my story, and I hope you all have a great day.